2018. New pistons, new bearings. Actually, it was pretty nice job here. We didn't find nothing too wrong with this bad girl. Honestly, I don't even think we needed to do all this, but we did a quick hone job. As you can see, we got an S45 crosshatch in there now. A little bit of carbon scoring vertically. These old rings for the old pistons were, the oil control ring was very, very plugged up. The head looked like it was a 150,000 mile head. And then I realized that we have this plug here. So if you guys have a 2006 to 2008, in some cases the 09 R18 Z1s and A1s, your block would crack here. So they revised it and put this stupid thing here. This video is for anybody who has decided to do timing chains on their 2.5 liter Nissan engines between 2002 and I believe 08. If you put it back together and you notice you lost oil pressure, it's because you're missing that O-ring. This right here is a hard piece of plastic, okay? And your oil pump on this engine is right here. This is your oil pump, okay? Oil comes here, comes up, pressurizes, come out this hole. This seal needs to be right there. And you have another one too, right here. Remember, you'll lose oil pressure if that's not there, because oil will just spray right into the case, not go anywhere else in the engine. And that's your oil pressure center unit, aka pressure gauge. So, fun facts. Don't lose this. Well, guys, welcome to more of this crazy life I live. Yeah. Well, that's your brakes. Honda, go vroom, vroom. All right, so here's the infamous timing chain failure. That piston should be there, but it's there. The guide has broken. Why am I not surprised? There you guys have it. Reason why we're taking this thing apart. All right, go, let's record. Cam down last one. Oh, guys, $500 engine, and look what I find. I think we got a rebuilt motor. Those are brand new pistons. The roller chain, roller cam in it already. $500, got a rebuilt engine. Who would have guessed? Out of a Camaro Z28. Alright guys, this story here is of a 90s Mustang. Customer called me and said that he put an Eddie Bauer intake off of an Explorer on his car, and then the car ran and stalled out. He thought it was a starter, replaced the factory starter with a high torque starter, and I show up, okay? And this clean ass Mustang, man, oh, I was so sad when I saw this. So the guy routed the throttle body spacer coolant line to a vacuum hose. He hydrolocked the freaking 302 and bent rod number 4. Look at this. The rod was bent and twisted. It was smacking off the counterweight, and the rod was smacking off the cylinder wall. Piston skirt counterweight. It was, yeah. An expensive ass phone. 1968 C10, baby. We about to pull the engine and transmission out, because 3-speed, no way. Bare bones 350, nah. 383's going there. Yeah. Somebody show me a nicer truck. 68, man. Still looking like she did. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the weirdest thing I've ever discovered. So, my customer called me, said his engine didn't run. Well, I found out what caused this issue. Somebody replaced the AC compressor over here, and it's not right. It sits too far forward. So what ended up happening was half the serpentine belt got caught behind the crank pulley, and as you can see, the carnage here. So what happened is the serpentine belt cut into the timing cover and then blew the timing belt apart. So more videos of the rebuild done here soon. Should be done today. Manny, so the other side isn't like this, but this side is. So I went in here and I tried to pry. This is your subframe I'm touching and I'm prying, right? Nothing moves. But if you come in here, Nate, can you press down on these lug nuts so I can see this move? See right here, Manny? That is broke off, and that is the bolt in place for this control arm. See how it's moving? Yeah, so we're actually detached from this part of your lower arm because your wheel is 100% separated from the frame. So I'm going to try and jack it up and see if we can't plate it back together, but this is going to fucking cause problems for you, buddy. And there's nothing I could really do about it without a frame. Sorry, wish I could do better, but I'm going to try my best to help you here to get it drivable. But avoid major potholes and accelerating really hard on this. Some call the women, some will steal the Bible. For the sake of my survival. Baptize me in a bottle of bean, put Johnny on the vinyl.
Listen, it's not that old people are bad drivers, or that young people are bad drivers, or that women are bad drivers, or that men are bad drivers. It's that the U.S. has a policy saying, hey, before you're 18, you need weeks worth of driver's ed training and hours worth of practice on the road to be a safe driver, knowing the rules of the road. But once you're 18, fuck all of that. Just go down to the DMV and just say, hey, I need to take a license test, and we'll test you on 10 things. And if you don't screw up those 10 things, you get a license. You get a license for...
Hey guys, customer states. I got a weird grinding noise from my brakes. Bro, there's no brake pad. That is caliper bracket on rotor. Today, we learned why you never buy and never start. Stay away from Walmart batteries, people. Welcome to life.
To the riverside, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your last man. I love you. The reason I started it all, Lord, she's praying on my downfall, hoping I'll never make it out of this town. She won't leave me alone. Most evenings all I do is sit at home. Think about the girl I done right or wrong. She's got my heart tied in a knot. Well, I make it out, no problem at all.
But you have low oil pressure and random misfire and cam solenoid codes. It is probably this seal here or this seal here. So remember that, gentlemen, women, whoever loves the 3.5 liter Nissan motor. If you strengthen the primary chain tensioner and you go ahead and address these with upgraded seals or make your own, or if you're a person like me, you can make it all bulletproof. If you can fix those, all the red lines that are in here, and find a way to make sure it doesn't fail, you can put a good amount of power, about 450 horsepower, and I wouldn't say it wouldn't be a whole 100% reliable at 450, in a lot of cases, but I think this engine can handle easy 500 without risk of, you know, a rebuild for more power in the future if you're really planning for it. I don't know, but I just looked out my door. There's an engine riding shotgun. What?
So if you keep seeing that,
Damn belt. Okay, guys, today on Redneck Engine Performance, we moved all these cars around because here's the infamous flipped Honda Civic. Time to pull the engine and transmission out of this car and send it to the car crusher. Stay tuned. Today, this driveline will be right here.
make a comment.
And here
like,
is the
subscribe,
picture
hit the
of this
fucking
Honda
message
on its
button.
roof.
Do something, people. Say hi.
Yep,
I am here.
25 mile an hour. Somehow ended on the roof. Well, today on Redneck Engine Performance, probably going to be a very delayed few day video that I uploaded. I'm sick and tired. I got like a million videos to edit. But there's the engine transmission combo out of the car.
I got
And there's a buddy's car.
PCs running right now.
And there's a
I
Beetle.
got my
But,
game rig
yeah,
right
getting
here.
stuff done in here. Yeah, all this
Take a
going
look
to the
at the game
scrapyard. We
I
cut
got
the
another
windshield
rig
out
behind
to
y'all that you can't
just yank the
see
engine
that I'm
and
actually
cut it out.
working on now.
This car is
Editing
totaled,
some
so
videos. I got some
no sense in
big stuff
caring,
coming
but
up with
Redneck Engine Performance,
automotive.
guys.
I've been neglecting and learning how to edit videos a lot better lately.
All right,
so
guys. Today on
kinda
Jerry
why I've
Rick
been
Bullcrap,
a little
we
delayed
have
on
a
anything.
2008 Honda
all these videos
to replace
by the way,
the
are a couple years old.
2007
They're not
Honda that my
current.
buddy flipped not too long ago. So this thing, today, what we're doing is we're watching paint dry. So exciting. Yep. No jury-rigged engines today. This is jury-rigged body work.
Proceed.
Yeah. So, yep. Looks good. Looks good. Had a little tiny rust hole into this corner of this rocker, and it's fixed up. So,
Eat your heart out, kiddos.
yeah, this is like the most exciting thing ever. You know, you can feel the excitement in my voice. You know, watching paint dry. Literally. All right, guys. Thanks for letting me waste your time. You have a good day. Stay humble. Screw body work. And today, guys, you wouldn't take the car without the cat. So the junkyard gets the cat.
Hey!
Oh, well. But
Miss your brother's S.
to the crusher she goes. And then as soon as this is gone, this is coming in for a timing chain. Yeah.
Who the hell jokes Shockley?
Fuck this car. Today on the Redneck Engine Performance, we have ourselves a Honda 1.5 liter that was from a car that flipped upside down.
Joe Shockley.
Just wanted to point
who's
some
your
stuff out here. This
You? I'm confused.
is how you
You're
know
confusing the hell out of me right now, bro.
150,000 miles.
What?
People who own this engine have taken care of it. No sludge. It's clean. Clean engine. Yeah. I thought we were going to maybe rebuild this fucker because it's out of the car. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get down in here after I get the transmission off and
Somebody
get
say
this over, set
22R
back up on mine.
Toyota
Once
Tacoma's
again, another
in
engine
the
stand.
house.
And check the oil pan, check the bearings
Yeah,
and stuff.
I don't know
Everything
what's
looks
better.
copacetic,
Hear
we'll
me
do a
out.
fucking
You guys
refresh.
might be a little questioning on this one. 22R
There's another
for
update
Mazda
of
B
today.
Series 2 from the Ranger.
This transmission,
The
we're
2.5
gonna
liter
go through
Ranger
it.
engine
It's got about
or a
140,000 miles
22R?
on it. Hopefully,
Who's gonna
quick,
outrun the other
quick
without
refresh,
oil?
maybe some new valve.
My money's on the
or,
Ranger, and I
solenoids,
absolutely
yada,
hate
yada, yada.
Ford.
This thing,
But
I
that
don't
is
know
a
what we're gonna do
Mazda
with it,
engine.
really. I know it runs. It ran before I took it out the car, so I'm going to pull the oil pan and check the bearings, but somebody's kept up really well.
Hey, don't
on their
forget
oil
to
on
hit
this
that
bad
smash,
girl,
the
so I'm
likey
quite happy
button,
to see
hit
this.
the subscribe
But-
button.
All right, guys, stay tuned.
Ford Ranger 6.
So, guys,
All right.
let's see what surprises await us in this oil pan.
Listen,
I
man.
have good hopes, but
Hopefully that just meant
This is
Ford
the only way to
Ranger.
tell.
You mistyped the 6. Because if you're talking about a
come
6-cylinder
on.
Ranger, you're a fucking
uh,
idiot, and that shit's
stay
gonna
tuned,
blow
we'll
up.
see.
And God forbid you got to change
See
the
what
timing
happens over
change. You
here.
got to pull the engine out of the truck, or you got to pull the
Yes.
transmission
Got
out
some
of the
good
truck
news.
to get to the passenger side cylinder head timing chain. Fuck the 4.0.
That's a happy 150,000 mile rod bearing. You can see little materials worn, very little. That's nothing. But for shits and gigs, I'm gonna get a set of bearings and throw rod bearings in here because this engine was ran upside down. As like this, it was upside down because the car was upside down and it ran like this, so no oil was going to the crank. But for the 30 seconds we ran with no oil, sure as fuck that hurt none. So, yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna slap some rod bearings in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the head gasket,
asking,
reseal, head
Joe?
gasket, everything
Well,
top.
it's good for
New,
road. Just
new
asking
seals. I
for
mean,
a
she
friend.
old.
Bro,
It's time to reseal her up.
Listen,
we had a
man,
bit of a
you
oil
gotta
leak,
be really clear with what you're
right around
fucking
here at
saying.
the
Here.
VTEC, so
Well,
it
it's
looked
good
like-
for
so,
run.
Just gonna go
What?
through and reseal all these
Come on, man.
Schmiller cone covers.
Type a little better.
But for the most part,
Type better.
this engine is in really good shape. Today on Redneck Engine Performance. So I
If
was
you
doing
need
a
any
videos earlier
opinions,
today.
ask away,
breaking down
and
this
I will
engine
give you my
to
best
see
professional
where- if I
opinion
can find
about
anything
most
that would
cars.
make me wanna
Honda's
rebuild
really
it.
good.
Well,
Half
let's see
decent,
what I found
reliable
here.
compared to
So,
Toyota today.
this is our
Toyota's
oil
using
control
fucking
ring.
balls. If you ain't buying a
hard to
Honda
tell.
Civic, you're
This thing
probably
is
buying a
carved
piece of
up
shit.
Really
And I
bad.
hate
You
Honda.
can see it.
I'm a Chevy guy through and through,
you know.
and Chevy ain't making
Oil
jack
wasn't
shit.
flowing right.
You can't even buy a
Through this
6.2
piston.
liter today because
See
they're
what we
all
found.
blowing up.
Yeah, there's pretty good wear on this side.
Man, I gotta
Not as
turn
bad
the
on
heaters
this
off,
side,
man.
so
It's
this is our
negative
thrust
10
side.
degrees
This is where
outside.
most
I'm
of the
starting to
pressure
sweat
is.
my balls off.
My phone will focus. Yeah. So, rebuild. Yay. Yeah.
Bring the van up tomorrow to get the rest of that stuff.
Yeah, we got the head, the crank. We got both heads, the crank, and the cam to still pick up. But it's all here. Big Blue is being saved by Big Red.
Reason I started all, Lord, she's praying on my downfall, hoping I'll never make it out of this town. She won't leave me alone. Most evenings all I do is sit at home, think about the girl I done right or wrong. She's got my heart tied in a knot. Will I make it out? No, probably not. All I got left to do is sit here and drink. Another lonely night down at the bar. 'Cause I'm getting into fights and I'm falling hard.
Alright, YouTube. So this is a lifter out of a Ford 460. That's a brand new lifter. It's never been used. It will never be used. It's got a little surface rust. But you notice how this one, it has a really sharp fucking serrated edge here. Nice round cuppiness. Terrible. Then I find this. Well, that is really bad.
Dude, that's a common.
That's my day today.
Those
1979 International Bluebirds 20 bucks. All right. Yes, we got the infamous 7.3 Agate by Navistar, pre-power stroke, no turbo. This thing's a beaut. Oh, what's that idling? 383 stroker, 1971 C30, baby. And there's a turbo Odyssey.
I'll stop
Guess you
talking.
subscribe to the channel.
My
All
bad,
right,
bro.
back
You
to
want to
doing a
enjoy
busted
the
brake
content?
line.
You enjoy the content.
It
I'll
broke
stop talking.
off right there on the frame. So
These
you
are my
blast this.
videos,
Hopefully I can save the rubber
This is
hose.
what I do.
That looks
on a regular
carnage.
basis.
Look at that.
But I got
Look at
so
how crusty
busy
that
lately,
is.
I can't work it.
Bro, there's naysayers out there saying this ain't a rebuild motor and hasn't been apart for years.
Enjoy. I'll be right back.
Yeah, right. This ain't been apart for years. You're right, it hasn't. It's been sitting in the junkyard since it was rebuilt for like 5. But, yeah, look. Uh-huh.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. So hooked it up for later as I hit the dough. Thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight, and everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week fucked around and got a triple-double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ.
Customer states. I put engine oil in my car and the engine's still locked up. I think you put it in the wrong hole. All right, guys. 2008 Ford E350. Here's a common problem with these things, guys. Watch yourself. This radius arm has broke. So you guys
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
can see, it's broke all the way through. The whole bottom half is not holding on. As you can see, we're hanging on by a hair right up here at the top. So today we're going to be replacing this fucking radius arm. Ford life, all us techs know, if it wasn't for Ford, we wouldn't have a job. Job security. For anybody who's about to go try and rebuild or put turbo to a 1.8 liter R18A1 engine, rods, man, just spend the money. Get new rod bearings, main bearings, and get new rods. Slap it back together with new pistons and rings. Get a good hone. If your cylinder walls are good, slap that turbo in there. Get about 250 reliable. 1973. Finally got it running good. Now we're going to do a full restoration to this car. We're going to take the fenders off, sand it down, paint her up. Doing some work back here. Got a voltage regulator problem. A few other things, but for a 50-year-old car, man, she runs really good. She's all here. And
Get on the game. Blaze a doobie. JJ, who the hell are you? Do I know you? Huh? Who the hell are you? Are you River? Is that River? Who the hell are you, Garzi? What the fuck?
to save the test of time, you'll see why we're rebuilding it here shortly. Let me find it. Shitty paint job. Somebody repainted the car once. This is the original color though, so it's all here. Good resto. So here.
Get the fuck out of my life, you fucking weirdo. I know exactly who you are, dude. I know exactly who you are. Sergeant Zero. Fuck you, loser.
In a couple months, we should have this thing all back together, looking brand new.
Yeah, wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top notch hoes, get the most, not the lizard. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm pumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Fuck the laws, loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Silly on silent, put the product in the pillar loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a custom, we gon' cut them out. My barber got me looking proper every single time. Fresh pay, getting painted on that top grade. So you ain't walking out of line, smoking what we on. And you know I got it, boy, for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on. When I die, they will not bury me, not what I want. Burn my body, put my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we know it, that the flow about to carry.
Oh. Bro, hold on. I feel bad, Garzy. I remember you. We were talking about FJ Cruisers on Arena Breakout, and you're over in Venezuela. Hey, by the way, we jacked your president, motherfucker! Fuck with America, get the fucking horn! Bro, you need to be a hero. Right here, buddy. Marine Corps. Marine Corps. Yeah, my bad, bro. I forgot. You're the guy from Venezuela that I met a long time ago. Bro, I've been playing Arc Raiders and shit, man. I do have Arena Breakout still on the computer, man, but I just ain't been playing. Sorry, bro. I totally forgot. I have a stalker from Brazil, and I met him on Arena Breakout in a mobile game. So every time somebody's like, I saw Venezuela, and I'm like, Brazil, I'm like, oh, wait, no. Two totally different countries, even though you guys border each other. But yeah, man, I've been playing Arc Raiders. You got our Raker? You got Arc? By the way, we did jack your president, bro. Don't fuck with us, Brad. Don't fuck with us. Hopefully your country gets better. Montana, I mean, I don't know about Montana. I don't live in Montana. I live in Pennsylvania, but...
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout, and fame, a disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, but this logic, you can't stop it.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's pretty fucking stupid and a waste of $40. It's not as fun as everybody says, and honestly, there's no content in the game, man. If you're looking for something to grind out or do anything, Ark is... I don't know what the fuck Ark was supposed to do. I think just a bunch of big Twitch and YouTubers are trying to jump on a bandwagon because it's like a new game and get content from it. But yeah, if you're looking to get into Ark based on the videos, what you're seeing on the videos, the game is absolutely nothing like that. It's a lot of being killed by the weakest robots in the game instantly. Just you're. This game was not designed to be a game for PvP and looter shooter. They just kind of went with that because the game was taking so long. And because of that, now you got a PvP looter shooter, so they could, like every other game manufacturer and development team and devs, whatever you want to call them, here we go again. We got to put PvP looter shooter in it, and now it's going to be popular, and we could just have the game incomplete. But no, Ark Raiders was always supposed to be a PvE game, and they ruined it. They fucking ruined it. But I just go in there and I act friendly, and then I shoot you in the back of the head and leave your shit there. I don't even loot it. I'm just an asshole in the game. I don't need your loot. I don't really care. I just need a free gun and cheap shot you in the back of the head. I have no shame, guys. No shame at all. How do you have my YouTube, by the way? Arena is nowhere near realistic at all. At all. What? What'd you say, bro? Arena? Real? Arma. Reforger. Arma is a game company. Squad. That's real. Arena breakout. More real? What? Oh.
It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last when the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic. Got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily.
You play
Spreading
Arma.
like a rare disease, but I won't let
You
it get to
play
me. I
Arma?
don't need your
You got the
therapy. I can
Reforger?
leave a
Man,
legacy
we
of
can
bleeding
switch this
by
live stream
intensity.
over to
Come on, we can
Reforger
fight
right now.
this.
We
Freedom
definitely
is
could. You just gotta
priceless.
YouTube.
Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel
I'll boot up
courageous?
the
Do you
stream
seek
PC, bro.
greatness?
Hold on.
Trust me, you can take
We'll put
it.
this
Go
one on,
take
and then
a
there's the
ride.
i9 streamer, right? We got PCs. I got another PC over there. That's my server. I got another one back there. I got like 5 PCs in this house and 2 laptops. Why? I don't know. I don't even use half of them. Oh, the 460.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a
bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drive myself to something that is bottomless.
I'm not a
Take
video
me back to
game
a place
streamer.
where I felt at home.
Bro, I'm not a video game streamer. I'm a car mechanic. What the fuck you mean, bro? I used to have a Grizzly Adam down the hair and I shaved it off 3 days ago. Because I set it on fire.
Be back to a day when we weren't so.
Here, I gotta pause my video.
In all my life being a
Live
mechanic,
feed.
I've never seen anything like this before. Look at the presentation with these brake pads. Import direct. Looks like we're getting Lamborghini stuff. I feel fancy today. For a freaking Honda. Today on Brown's Engines. Engines in the truck. Impossible to do without a backhoe. Backhoe carried the engine here, cherry picker did the rest of the work.
I mean, I could go to the
Finally,
hangar.
the C30 will live again.
Yeah, wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top notch hoes, get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Fuck the laws, loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Silly on silent with the product in the pillar loud. That's how you make the money. It was just two lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Thinking orange skies, feeling super childish, no Donald Glover. This call from my mother. Like, where you at tonight? Got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin.
Final update. Rear end's on the ground. It's completely out of the car. There it is. The infamous torque tube. And then here's why we're replacing this. You can see very slightly this is twisted and it wobbles. See our cone here. It's walking around. It's not a perfect plane. So this it's no good. Bearings are making noise too. Replace. All the mechanics' craziest nightmares. Here's a 2017 Versa. Door hinge is rocking. Yep. Here's a Honda Odyssey. Customer brought the car up and said that it just started making noise. Yeah. Okay. Now we have my infamous 10mm socket. We all know what happens to these things. To this day, I can't find it again. Customer called me and said his engine locked up. Come to find out he put engine oil in the transmission. Definitely put that one in the wrong hole, baby. Yep. Brand new rebuilt trans and engine destroyed. And here's my booty inside of a 1968 C10 pretending to be an LS. You guys have a good one. Like, subscribe. Doesn't want to touch to anything. But, you know, that? Oh no. That's really bad. That is 10 times worse than what it was. But this cross member here is your steering. The box isn't broke, but if you look here, that's my steering box head right there. Shit. This is so much worse than it was last week. We've been driving this thing. Oh no. It really fucking came apart. That wasn't like that. We tried to hold it there, but it did nothing apparently. And nothing ever happened here. We tried to weld something just to keep it on the road temporarily, but nope. All right, guys, well.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the weirdest thing I've ever discovered. So, the customer called me, said his engine didn't run. Well, I found out what caused this issue. Somebody replaced the AC compressor over here, and it's not right. It sits too far forward. So what ended up happening was half the serpentine belt got caught behind the crank pulley. And as you can see, the carnage here. So what happened was the serpentine belt cut into the timing cover and then blew the timing belt apart. So, customer states, I had my engine rebuilt, now it's misfiring. I installed my intake myself. Find a vacuum leak. I should have known better than letting him put this on there. But, let me just tell you what he did. Well, I think we found the misfire. Heck, man. Okay, you see everything here every day. And as you can tell, I was trying to find a vacuum leak, and the distributor moved, and it backfired through the intake, and yeah. All because of that crap.
making this for you. This wire hanging out, don't worry about it. This blue wire right here, this is for